Exercise can enhance the health of the bladder and prostate. Absolutely, definitely, particularly with exercises like pelvic floor contractions, where you squeeze and relax those muscles. You hold the squeeze, then release, and then squeeze again. This single exercise can significantly benefit, especially younger individuals who may be lacking in this area. For older men, it may take more time, since the pelvic floor has often been neglected. Most haven't been instructed on how to do these exercises now. We are trying to fill that gap and go back to basics. When I mention working out to increase blood flow to the area, there are two methods we can use. You can try jelqing if you don't have a pump or can't afford one. Jelqing is a free alternative. Jelqing involves a massaging motion. You form a circle with your thumb and finger. With some lubrication, you will push forward gently. I'm making this expression to emphasize the squeezing and milking action. So, you are massaging and milking. Before starting jelqing, it's important to warm up the tissues. If you can't take a warm shower or bath, use a warm towel on the area for about a minute to prepare the tissues. It's similar to warming up before exercising or during rehabilitation. Then you will massage to encourage blood flow. That's one way to exercise without purchasing a pump. The other option is to buy a penis pump. Any type will suffice. I have my preferred ones for my clients, but you don't need an expensive model. A pump can be as cheap as $5 or $10. The pump creates a simulated erection. It puts your erectile tissue in a vacuum, enhancing blood flow and expanding capillaries that haven't been fully utilized for some time. You might notice some bruising, and it's wise to consult your doctor before using one. If you have certain conditions, like sickle cell disease or are on blood thinners, this might not be suitable for you. The pump helps retrain your ability to achieve an erection and supports a process called angiogenesis, which creates new blood vessels and regenerates tissue. When you don't exercise enough, blood flow decreases, which can lead to tissue becoming less flexible. This lack of elasticity means that even with blood flow, the tissue might not expand effectively. The pump helps condition the tissue and gets you back on track. You can achieve this with jelqing, but investing in a quality pump is usually the best route. I'm quite frustrated with urologists who don't emphasize this enough. If you've had prostate surgery or issues, one of the first things you should do is use a pump. You should pump regularly, around 4 to 5 times a week. You put it in the chamber, let it sit for a few minutes, release the vacuum, and repeat this process 3 times. This practice is essential for penile rehabilitation, but has fallen out of favor because some believe men won't use a pump. However, this should be the starting point for rehabilitation. Great. As for which pumps are good, I've listed my favorites below, and if you use my links, I earn a small commission. I recommend those because they are the ones my clients use. I prefer a hydro pump that uses water, called the vaccine. Some men don't like the water aspect and find it messy, so there is also the vacuum erect model. The vacuum erect is easy to use and clean, but it may not fit well for those with girth larger than 6 inches. However, any pump is better than none. Even a $20 pump from Amazon can work. I've had clients succeed with basic pumps that were quite inexpensive. Ultimately, the type of pump doesn't matter as much as your budget. If you can afford a high-end pump, go for the vaccine. If you're on a tighter budget, Find the cheapest option on Amazon that you can get quickly. There are many ways to do this. It's about being consistent and safe, and some pumps can be harmful if you choose the wrong size. One client thought he was a size 9, but discovered he was actually around 5 inches, leading to complications with the pump. So how often should you pump? People may have different opinions, but I recommend pumping 4 to 5 times a week for safety. At least aim for 4 sessions a week.